Evening world and evening YouTube, welcome to my channel. If you're new to the channel, you're very much welcome. If you're practicing for your IELTS, TOEFL or OET, then this channel is right for you. For tonight, we're going to talk about a grammar topic, and that is parallelism. Before we proceed, I'd like to thank our frontliners for their endless efforts in saving lives against COVID-19. So to our frontliners, thank you ever so much. We really appreciate your efforts. Also, mega shout out to my family, my friends in TCG, Dickies, and Kuligligs. I hope you're doing well tonight. Also, mega shout out to Ate Susan for our kare-kare tonight, as well as the pandan and ube halayake. Ate Susan, thank you very much for the lovely food. So guys, if you're looking for breakfast, lunch, or supper, or dinner, just check her Facebook page. That's Susan's Kitchen. So guys, going back to our topic, let's start. First, let's define parallelism. So what is parallelism? First, let's define its root word, which is parallel. As per Merriam-Webster, parallel means extending the same direction, similar or analogous, or having identical syntactical element. I've highlighted the words same, similar, analogous, and identical so we could associate the word parallel to these words. The word parallel is also known in the field of mathematics, particularly in geometry. In geometry, parallel lines are two lines in the same plane that are at equal distance or equidistant from each other and never meet. In this definition, I've highlighted the phrase in the same plane. So take note of the word same. It's the one common in the dictionary and mathematical meaning of the word parallel. So let's go to the definition of parallelism in the English language. Parallelism is the usage of identical or equal syntactical constructions in lists, phrases, or clauses. In other words, parallelism is having the same order or structure. Alright guys, so that's the meaning of parallelism. So the question is, John, why do we need to talk about parallelism? Now we've defined parallelism, the question is, what's in it for me? Or why is parallelism important in spoken or written English? First, a parallel structure makes your speech and writing fluent or smoother to hear and read. In your IELTS exam, fluency is important, especially in speaking and writing subsets. Also, parallelism helps you convey your thoughts to your listeners and readers more effectively. In other words, other people would understand what you're saying or writing more easily if you use parallel structures in terms of words, phrases, or clauses. Thus, observing parallelism when you deliver your answer or when you write your essay would help you achieve a higher band score in your IELTS exam. So parallelism boosts your speech fluency and writing effectiveness. So how do we apply parallelism? We simply apply these concepts to parts of speech, such as nouns, adjectives, and verbs. Since we've already defined and tackled the benefits of parallelism, let's go on how we can easily practice the concept. The first part is noun plurals. We are aware that noun is a part of speech that names a person, an animal, a thing, a place, an event, or an idea. We also know that plural means more than one, while singular means only one. Let's have a look at the sample sentence and see if the nouns used are parallel. Our topic: environment. The rise in the number of vehicles in factory contributes to air pollution. Let's highlight the words vehicles and factory. Vehicles is plural, while factory is singular. In order to observe parallelism, both should be either singular or plural. But since vehicles is plural and factory is singular, then we could say that they're not parallel. To make it parallel, let's pluralize both words to best fit the sentence context. Then, the sentence would be, the rise in the number of vehicles and factories contributes to air pollution. Let's highlight vehicles and factories, which are both plural. Then, we could say that the sentence follows parallelism. Let's go to another example for noun plurals. Our topic, animals. The sentence reads, some animals like mouse and monkeys are often used as clinical trial subjects. This sentence seems to be an IELTS writing topic, and let's highlight the words mouse and monkeys. We know that the word mouse is singular, while the word monkeys is plural, so we could say they're not parallel. To correct this, we could write Some animals, like mice and monkeys, are often used as clinical trial subjects. We've pluralized mouse into mice. Meanwhile, the word monkeys is already a plural form. Both nouns are plural, so we could say they're parallel. Now we've finished parallelism in noun plurals. Let's move on to nouns and adjectives. We know that adjectives, also known as describing words, describe or modify nouns. Let's take a look at this example. Our topic, sports. The benefits of playing sports include improved strength, cognition enhancement, and boosted teamwork. Let's highlight the words improved, enhancement, and boosted. Improve is an adjective, while enhancement is a noun, and boosted is also an adjective. Because the three are not adjectives or not nouns, we could say they're not parallel. We could make these keywords parallel by changing them into nouns. We could write, the benefits of playing sports include strength improvement, cognition enhancement, and teamwork boost. We've highlighted improvement, enhancement, and boost, which are all nouns. Then we could say that the sentence now observes parallelism. Aside from parallel nouns, we could also use parallel adjectives. For instance, we could write, the benefits of playing sports include improved strength, enhanced cognition, and boosted teamwork. Improved modifies strength, while enhanced and boosted modify cognition and teamwork respectively. In this example, the words improved, enhanced, and boosted are all adjectives. Hence, the sentence follows parallelism. Let's have another example. Our topic, sleep. The disadvantages of sleep deprivation include concentration reduction, weakened immune system, and impaired memory. Let's highlight the words reduction, weakened, and impaired. In this sentence, the word reduction is a noun, while the words weakened and impaired are both adjectives. We could say that these words aren't parallel. To make the sentence parallel, we could write it with parallel nouns. The disadvantages of sleep deprivation include concentration reduction, immune system weakness, and memory impairment. In this example, we've kept the word reduction while we've changed the words weakened and impaired into weakness and impairment respectively. All three words are nouns, making them parallel. Alternatively, we could write the sentence using parallel adjectives. For example, disadvantages of sleep deprivation include reduced concentration, weakened immune system, and impaired memory. In this sentence, we've changed the noun from reduction into the adjective form reduced, while we've kept the words weakened and impaired, which are both adjectives. With all three words used as adjectives, we could say the sentence observes parallelism. Now we've done noun plurals and noun and adjectives, let's proceed to the final part of today's topic, and that is verb forms, particularly gerunds and infinitives. Let's refresh what gerund and infinitive are. In grammar, gerund is defined as a verb in its present participle that functions as a noun. For the form, a gerund is formed by adding ing to the verb-based form. For instance, eat plus ing is eating, and sleep plus ing is sleeping. Just take note that gerunds act as a noun, so eating and sleeping do not function as verbs or action verbs. On the other hand, we have infinitive. By definition, an infinitive is a verb form that acts as other parts of speech in a sentence. The form of an infinitive is to plus the base form of the verb. For example, to sleep or to eat. Just like gerund, infinitive can also function as a noun in a sentence, but usually, gerund is used as a subject in a sentence. Let's have a look at this sentence as an example. The topic, health. Eating too much junk food and to not exercise increase someone's risk of having heart problems. Let's highlight eating and to not exercise. Eating is a gerund which functions as a noun, while to not exercise is an infinitive in its negative form, which also acts as a noun. But because of the incongruencies in the verb form, we could say parallelism is not observed. We could simplify the sentence by changing the infinitive to not exercise into its gerund form. Thus, we have eating too much junk food and not exercising increase someone's risk of having heart problems. Let's highlight eating and not exercising, which are both gerunds, which follows parallelism. For our next example, our topic is hobbies. My hobbies are listening to music, watching movies, and to hang out with friends. Does it follow parallelism? Let's highlight the words listening, watching, and to hang out. Listening and watching are both gerunds, while to hang out is an infinitive. Because they're not the same verb forms, they're not parallel. To make the words parallel, we could use the words gerund forms. My hobbies are listening to music, watching movies, and hanging out with friends. This time, listening, watching, and hanging out are all gerunds. So our sentence now observes parallelism. So guys, that's parallelism. Before we end, let's have this short quiz. Now that we've done parallelism using gerunds and infinitives, let's check our understanding with a short quiz. You will see two statements and you have to choose which one shows parallelism. For question 1, the topic is lifestyle and it's a response to an agree or disagree question. Again, choose a statement that follows parallelism. For letter A, I strongly disagree that people should be advised to live in cities rather than in suburbs. And for letter B, I strongly disagree that people should be advised to live in cities rather than in suburbs. For both options, let's highlight the word cities, suburbs, and suburb. In letter A, we are aware that the word cities and suburbs are both plural forms. In letter B, the word cities is plural, but the word suburb is singular. Letter B has different noun forms. Therefore, the one that follows parallelism is sentence A. Moving on to question 2, our topic, teamwork. Again, the question asks which statement shows parallelism. For letter A, the qualities of a successful team include communication, social connection, trustworthy, and commitment. For option B, the qualities of a successful team include communication, social connection, trust, and commitment. For this example, let's highlight the words communication, social connection, trustworthy, and commitment for letter A. And for letter B, let's highlight communication, social connection, trust, and commitment. For letter A, the word communication is a noun. Social connection is a noun. Trustworthy is an adjective. And commitment is a noun. For letter B, the word communication is a noun. Social connection is a noun. Trust is a noun. And commitment is a noun. Since all the highlighted words in option B are all nouns, the correct answer is letter B. It's the sentence that shows parallelism. Let's go to the third and final question. Our topic, environment, from the IELTS problem and solution essay. For letter A, in my view, conserving energy and waste segregation both help reduce the effects of pollution. On the other hand, we have letter B. In my view, energy conservation and waste segregation both help reduce the effects of pollution. Let's highlight conserving energy and waste segregation for letter A, and energy conservation and waste segregation for letter B. Let's go to letter A. Conserving energy is a gerund, while waste segregation is a noun per se, particularly using a suffix tion. In letter B, energy conservation and waste segregation are both nouns, which both use the suffix tion. Since the highlighted words are both nouns in letter B, it shows parallelism and B is the correct answer. Okay guys, let's go to our quote of the day. Our quote is from Pablo Picasso. Our goals can only be reached through a vehicle of a plan. In my view, goals as long-term alone are not enough. We should also set short-term goals to complete our planning. Remember that your plan should be SMART. That means specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Our plans are the basis of our actions. Thus, it's vital to set them right. For instance, if you'd like to achieve Band 7 or higher in your IELTS exam,
you should consider including the following in your plan. Be sure to include in your plan things such as when you'd like to achieve that band score and how you are going to achieve it. This way, you'll be a step closer in achieving your goals.
Alright guys, this ends our video for tonight. I hope we've refreshed our grammar knowledge. If you like the content of this video, don't forget to like as well as to subscribe and hit the bell button so you wouldn't miss the future videos. Also, mega shout out to my subscribers. Thank you ever so much. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my healthcare series as well as in my top tier study tips series. See you later.